Miscommunication. Have you ever said something, particularly if you're maybe making a joke or being silly or being funny, and sometimes people take it really differently, completely different than what you extend it to be? You actually perhaps meant to give a loving thought, a caring, wonderful thought, and put it in a humor context and allow that person to dream a little. Let me give you an example. So, I subscribe to some stamp collecting elements because I collect stamps, specifically robot stamps, only robot stamps. And so, somebody posted a beautiful book with stamps and they were trying to sell it. And so I looked at it and I said, wow, that's beautiful. You should consider writing a whole child's series about the journeys of this child collecting stamps and what happens. And some of them are magical. And Emma Roberts should get involved as the Postmaster General. I was really excited. I was flowing, right? And then I was so excited, I scrolled back up to see the cover of the book and I was like, oh my gosh. And I put another comment and I was like, ooh, it sent me shivers of joy of the possibilities that could happen, right? With this element. And I was really excited for the person that had posted this. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is so awesome. You should really consider it. The person on the other end did not think it was funny. They thought I was making fun of them. They thought I was insulting them. They thought I was saying basically it has no value, so you should, be silly and whatever, do whatever, some random stuff on it. And the person was really hurt by it. And at first, I was like confused. I was just like, I was being childlike and sending you love. Like that was my intention, right? But then you don't know what the other side of the story is, what the person has gone through, what people have commented. The world can be a really cruel place. If you see my previous post, there's this woman, who came out about sexual harassment, and she basically got fired by the survivor cast members. And it was extremely painful for me, so I see the ripple effects of that kind of behavior that happens. And sometimes, when somebody comes knocking at our door, be like, hey, got a blessing. Like it's someone knocking at your door, and it's just not like, why are you knocking at my door? Why are you smiling at me while you're walking down the street? Do you want to go out with me? Do you like me? Are you trying to be my friend? Because I don't need any new friends. That kind of like, I think that we can be, and I myself, I can be on guard in certain elements. I have friends that message me like, hey, you want to go to these open mic nights? Like, I don't. I need to sell Lego. I'm like, you do, but you can get out and meet people and be the celebrity that you were meant to be. So, my friend is knocking at my door and trying to give me blessings, and I'm like, social anxiety, psychic powers, all those mind reading, too much overload, all those things come into play. And perhaps I need to look at it from a different perspective. Perhaps I need to myself, the lesson that I'm hoping to impart to you, I need to look at my life personally and be like, how? Okay, perception. I see a particular thing in a particular way. Perhaps I am wrong. Perhaps I am wrong. Perhaps it isn't dark and angry and mean and cruel. Perhaps it's love and understanding and trying to find unity. I think that's what we need to take a moment and pause. Just pause. Just pause and question. Be like, and maybe even comment. I appreciate that this person commented and they let their feelings hurt because it allowed me to make this video, to have this discussion, to ask you what you think. When you're trying to do something nice and you really think that that's the beautiful thing and then all of a sudden, someone slaps you in the face and you're like, what happened? So many lessons to that. What is it? The bread of shame element, when you're giving someone something that they don't deserve. The spiritual context of that. That's a particular element within Kabbalah. There's so many different elements that we can learn in order to find unity once we address the issue. So I really appreciate this person that kind of was like, what are you talking about? So I can go, okay, thank you. This is what I'm talking about. I want to send you all love. I know that we can have a difficulty sometime in the world, but ultimately we have to try to find love within ourselves, within everybody, within our community. So I want to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful eternity.